to Serenity Horsemanship. I'm Tom Osterman. This is Lakeisha Falks. A little bit about myself. I've been in horses since my first memory in life is falling off a horse when I was about 2 years old. My parents, when I was young, was always into horses. My dad was a big-time parader. I've been falling off of horses ever since. I started doing I started learning about true horsemanship in 1998. Up until that time, I would tell you that I did just about everything wrong. In 1998, I saw a demonstration at the Hoosier Horse Fair by a guy by the name of Larry Mahan. And Larry Mahan was an 8 or 9 time world champion rodeo guy, but after he gave up rodeos, he became very close and became a disciple of Tom Dorrance. Tom Dorrance and Ray Hunt are, I think, 2 of the best horsemen that ever existed. And so most of the things that we'll do would be in that Dorrance Hunt line of horsemanship, what I call true horsemanship. Lakeisha, you want to talk about yourself?
I got to meet Tom, I'd say probably what, maybe 2 years ago?
2.5 years now.
Since the very beginning, I just thought that kind of had to like manhandle horses a little bit, and that's just kind of how I was taught. I ended up learning about true horsemanship from Tom. I'd ride over there every day with my little horse Scout, and he was a cool guy, but Tom was like, uh-oh. So he took me under his wing and showed me a couple of things of like stuff that I really did need to have, like a lot of groundwork. I was missing a lot of it. After that, you know, we kind of started working a little bit more together. He ended up starting clinics back up, and so I've been helping him get that going, and I've been learning more about horsemanship, and I've been helping other people out too, just of some of the learning that he's taught me. I go over there and help teach some other people, depending on what it is. And we've come pretty far, so especially with some of our other horses, you know.
Yeah, she has 2 horses, a thoroughbred, Lou, which is a grandson of Seattle's Lou, and she has a little halflinger pony, half halflinger, half pony, named Scout. And I'll tell you, she's done a really good job with those horses in the last couple of years. I would say that Scout, when I first saw her in Scout, you could have called Scout Old Faithful, because he was just about to blow up at any time.
But he never did, though.
He never did, but he was always on the verge of it, and so he's not on that verge anymore. And I would say that Lou, for a full-blooded thoroughbred, she has him as calm as you could expect a thoroughbred to be. And so that's what we go with the clinics. That's what we want to do, is we want to help people develop what I call peaceful togetherness, which means, you know, you just get along really good with your horse. Your horse understands you, you understand your horse. Everything that we do is going to be based off of the rule that we do everything with the mind, through the body, to the feet, with the mind. A horse is not a bicycle. A horse is not a motorcycle. He's not a car. He's a living, thinking thing. And it's best, and you'll never really get anywhere unless you work with the horse's mind and build that connection and that togetherness. We will also work off of the formula that pressure motivates, release teaches, reward confirms, and rest instills. And as we move on down, we will even back up and we will talk about signals suggest. And that comes before pressure, but you have to use pressure, release, reward, and rest in order to get to where you want to go, to end up, you know, really your horse thinking with you. So we hope that if you see that we have a clinic in the neighborhood, that you'll look us up. We're pretty reasonable. I think Lakeisha can tell you uh, what a clinic might cost and where we might have them. From time to time, she's very faithful about putting things on the internet. Trying to put things on the internet. So with that, you see a horse in the background. Is he laying down again? Yeah, he's rolling. Yeah, loves the sand. We're going to right now be restarting 2 horses that haven't been had a saddle on them for over. I think Montana's been maybe 2.5 years since he had a saddle on him. He's had some leg problems. And Jack is 15 years old, and I think I've tried to start him 2 or 3 times, but for one reason or another, we let him go. He also has had some leg problems. So but I think both of them have had enough time off now that we're going to put them back under saddle and make good riding horses out of them, good friends out of them.
Heck yeah.